Episode 1, Min Hui reunites with Xin Qi 5 years later. At a reception of a listed company, Min Hui was ridiculed by Chang Qirong, a married man. She politely toasted a glass of wine, but the other party was still ignorant. Seeing such a rascal, Min Hui sat on his lap and gave him embarrassed. Chang Qirong's face changed drastically. Min Hui thought she had succeeded in revenge, but Chang Qirong's wife, Zhang Yiding, was there. Seeing a woman sitting on her husband's lap without any scruples, she walked over and poured Min Hui a glass of wine. The moment Min Hui first entered the arena, a pair of eyes were staring at her secretly. When she saw her in trouble, she walked over to the hero to save the beauty. The wine in Zhang Yiding's hand went straight to a man, who was the business tycoon Bluebird Group. Xin Qi, the CEO of Xin Qi, who has such a distinguished status, stopped drinking for him, so everyone stopped talking. Xin Qi was Min Hui's former suitor. It had been 5 years since the two broke up, and they met again. Surprised face, Xin Qi's eyes were a bit indifferent, and she sent Min Hui out of the hall and said goodbye directly. Min Hui didn't say anything. Looking at Min Hui's back, she dialed Chang Qirong's phone number. It turned out that the farce just now was performed according to Chang Qirong's plan. In exchange, Chang Qirong persuaded his father to operate on Min Hui's son himself. Min Hui's son, Min Quanquan, is a little boy suffering from congenital heart disease. Originally, the operation was to wait until the child was older, but the current situation is not good. Dr. Zhou Ruji suggested that Min Hui should seek a well-known domestic expert for the operation. Min Hui heard that Chang Qirong's father was Professor Chang, a well-known doctor in the medical field, so she came to ask for help in person. Meeting Min Hui again, Xin Qi was very upset. Although the two had broken up for many years, he was still very sad to see Min Hui with another man. At this moment, Xin Qi's heart rate started to soar again, and the next day, the assistant insisted that he go to the hospital for another checkup. In the bathroom of the hospital, Xin Qi met a very interesting kid with big shining eyes like him, and he would habitually smooth his hair after washing his hands, and looked in the mirror, so that Xin Qi could see clearly. It was very interesting. The two chatted like friends. Before leaving, Min Quanquan warmly brought him a piece of toilet paper. Xin Qi heard that Min Hui was in charge of Mr.'s project. So he asked his subordinates to suspend cooperation with Mr. In the early morning of the next day, the boss of Bayan Company, where Min Hui works, specifically asked about the relationship between Min Hui and Xin Qi. Last night, the photo of Xin Qi personally protecting Min Hui from drinking has been circulated, so the company's project was suspended. The cooperation obviously has a lot to do with Xin Qi, and it is said that Xin Qi is the financial backer of Jiren Hospital. After her best friend told Min Hui the news, Min Hui was a little frustrated. No matter what the situation was, she still wanted to see each other, at least know why the project was stopped. In the beginning, Min Hui only heard a foreign name, but when she saw Xin Qi in person, she was taken aback. Xin Qi came to this city obviously because of her, and he was determined to take revenge. 5 years ago, Min Hui refused. He proposed to break up. Until now he still broods, and vowed to express his anger. Min Hui is not someone who gives up easily. The first communication did not get the desired answer, and Xin Qi will continue to suspend the cooperation between Jiren Hospital and Bayan Company. Min Hui decided to meet Xin Qi again. This time, she got reliable news and heard that Xin Qi was on a blind date at a restaurant. She went to the restaurant and found that Xin Qi was dealing with the blind date girl in a bad mood. Save him. Episode 2, Xin Qi misunderstood Min Quanquan. Min Hui put his hand on Xin Qi's shoulder in an intimate manner on purpose, and leaned against his ear to remind him that if he wanted to get rid of the entanglement of the blind date sooner, he had to cooperate with her in acting. Xin Qi deliberately called Min Hui his girlfriend. I couldn't get rid of it. The two were tired of it, and the blind date girl was furious when she saw this, and left angrily. Xin Qi went to the hospital to get the medical examination form. He happened to meet the funny little boy he saw last time. This time the boy asked more interesting questions. The little boy had big pure eyes, and Xin Qi asked him where his parents were with great interest. While Zhou Ruji came over and took Min Quanquan to the ward. Xin Qi heard Min Hui's voice, followed the prestige, and saw Min Hui talking to the little boy. Xin Qi thought that Min Hui was married and had a child, in view of the fact that Min Hui helped Xin Qi on a blind date last time. Xin Qi made an appointment for the next meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning next Thursday, and there was only 10 minutes. At 4 o'clock on Thursday, it was his son's operation, so Min Hui decided to go first. Meet Xin Qi and talk about the contract. Anyway, it's only 10 minutes, and it's not too late to rush to the hospital after 10 minutes. Early in the morning on Thursday morning, Min Hui was waiting at the company. It had been half an hour and she hadn't seen Xin Qi. Min Hui received a call from the hospital saying that the operation time had been advanced, and her son Min Quanquan had to wait outside the operating room. She was willing to enter the operating room. After answering the phone, Min Hui quickly ran to the hospital. Xin Qi wanted to make things difficult for Min Hui, but when he heard the assistant say that Min Hui had just left, he suddenly became angry from embarrassment. He wanted to torture Min Hui, but he left after waiting a little longer. Outside the operating room, Min Hui saw Min Quanquan sitting on the hospital bed and waiting for her. When she saw her mother, she just whispered that she was brave, but she still had some small fears. Her son was so sensible, and Min Hui listened a lot. Sad. The operating light was on, and Min Hui was lying on the wall anxiously. Her best friend came to see Min Hui's affection, and immediately comforted her not to worry. The doctor who performed the operation on Min Quanquan was currently the most senior professor. Finally, when her son's operation was successful, Min Hui found another time to meet Xin Qi. The contract could not be fulfilled for a long time, and Min Hui's job in the company was not easy. Impatient and kept saying that he didn't have time, he asked his assistant to drive to meet another child with heart disease, but encountered a traffic jam on the road. Min Huichi reluctantly followed with his motorcycle, thinking that he could find an opportunity to talk to Xin Qi, but when he saw that he was stuck in traffic and unable to get out, he suggested that Xin Qi be allowed to ride on her motorcycle. At first, Xin Qi was against riding a motorcycle, but the journey was completely blocked. So Xin Qi had no choice but to ride on Min Hui's motorcycle. At the gate of the hospital, Min Hui saw Xin Qi chatting with a young heart patient with his own eyes, and encouraged him to cheer up. Seeing Xin Qi like this, he was still the same as when he first met him 5 years ago. Warm man. Min Hui revealed the advantages of their company's intelligent monitoring software. Seeing Min Hui's serious work, Xin Qi couldn't help but think of the scene when they met for the first time under a big tree. When Min Hui arrived as scheduled, still wearing the butterfly hairpin on his head, Xin Qi and his assistant went to the hospital to investigate the actual operation of the software. They happened to meet Zhou Ruji, Min Hui, and Min Quanquan in the garden of the hospital. It seemed that the whole family was sitting together talking and laughing. Min Quanquan pouted and asked Zhou Ruji when he can be discharged from the hospital and call him Father Zhou. Xin Qi felt like an overturned vinegar jar, and immediately used the excuse of a physical examination to ask Zhou Ruji to do a heart examination for him, and even made things difficult on purpose. I was very busy, so I politely issued an order to evict the guest. Episode 3. Xin Qi knows that Zhou Ruji is not Min Quanquan's father. Xin Qi couldn't find Zhou Ruji's weaknesses, and at this time Min Hui happened to come to Zhou Ruji again and asked if Min Quanquan's toys were here. When Min Quanquan saw Xin Qi, he called beautiful dad. Xin Qi mercilessly reminded Min Quanquan not to call other people's dad casually. The flag is his father. Xin Qi had already agreed to cooperate with Min Hui Company before. According to the company's procedures, all shareholders need to vote to make a final decision. At the company's plenary meeting, he was picky and deliberately said in public that Min Hui's PPT was not refined enough, and competitors were also there. Min Hui was not stage frightened, and confidently said that their company's technological level was industry-leading. The 2-minute PPT can't represent anything at all. The dialogue between the two people was tit for tat, even full of strong smell of gunpowder. Even Xiao Mu, who was on the side, felt that there was no ambiguous relationship between Min Hui and Xin Qi, and there was even some hostility. Before the meeting started, Xiao Mu bumped into Xin Jun on the road because he was in a hurry to drive. He was sent to the hospital in a panic. He was diagnosed according to the photos. Xin Jun had a broken leg and could not walk for the time being. He wrote down his contact information and told Xin Jun to come back when he was done. When the meeting was over, it was almost noon, and Xiao Mu remembered that there was still someone waiting for her in the hospital to take care of her aftermath, so he explained to Min Hui and left in a hurry. When Xiao Mu returned to the hospital, Xin Jun was falling asleep. Xiao Mu finally had time to look at him carefully, and found that he bumped into a handsome guy with such long eyelashes in this morning's hasty collision. Xin Jun woke up, asked Xiao Mu to help him get some things from home. When Xiao Mu got the key, he found that Xin Jun's house was very big. Although he was a big boy, the house was very tidy and every item was placed in an orderly manner. There were many photos on the wall, but only Xin Jun was alone. Feeling that in such impetuous modern times, there are still such fresh and refined boys, Xin Qi went to a convenience store to buy chocolates, and suddenly met Min Quanquan. During the chat between the two, Xin Qi learned that Zhou Ruji was not Min Quanquan's biological father at all. When is Min Quanquan's birthday? Min Quanquan is about to speak. Min Hui hurried over to take Min Quanquan away. Facing Xin Qi's poor questioning, Min Hui deliberately postponed the child's birthday for half a year, and solemnly declared that Min Quanquan's father it has nothing to do with Xin Qi. Xin Qi deliberately criticized Min Hui, and finally decided not to cooperate with Min Hui's company. This set of detection software has exhausted the efforts of everyone in the company. The clinical trial has full confidence and evidence, and it is definitely better than the semi-finished products of other companies such as Guanchao. If it is really because of objections to her, she will quit. Seeing Min Hui's expression, Xin Qi knows that this project is very important to Min Hui. Hui is very important, but she still deliberately does not make Min Hui feel better. Xin Qi made an appointment with the person in charge of Guanchao Company, and learned from them that the inside story of the bidding was unfathomable, so he asked his assistant to investigate the handwriting of the vote in private. Xin Qi moved into a new villa, saw an open space in the yard, and remembered that the first time he saw Su Tian was under a big tree, so he asked his assistant to plant a tree in the center of the yard.